All right, Tom, we've been out here, had a couple lessons, but we're going to be working with a bunch of amateurs, a bunch of people that want to come out and enjoy the game. My biggest advice to anybody that takes up this game or has played this game for a lifetime, if you're not playing golf to put a roof over your head and food on the table, don't take it so serious and make sure you have fun. So from an instructor to an instructor, I would say that's my biggest piece of advice for you, is to make this game fun. We got to get people to stay in this game because they enjoy. And the enjoyment of golf comes from so many different places. Come from hitting a good tee shot, enjoying a beautiful day like we have here today, the company they keep, the tournament we run, the greeting in the pro shop, all that stuff. Let's make sure that we teach people to have a lot of fun. On top of that, let's get them to play a little bit better golf too, so they stick around. One of the big things we talked about to start with is, where do the tees aim you? We're standing on another tee box here. If we don't do a good job aiming people, so often they get set up aimed improperly, so we work hard on that as instructors. But when they get on that tee box, make sure that they see which way the tee's oriented, so they can make sure that they aim properly, right? Nothing worse than hitting a great shot and you're not aimed right. The other thing, practice. We talked about some short game practice and the difference between a block practice and a random practice. To kind of sum it up, if you are really bad at free throws, you can sit there and shoot a bunch of free throws, and that's block practice. Does that help you become a better free throw shooter? Yeah, it does. But if you do random practice, you shoot a free throw, you do a layup, you go shoot a three-pointer, you move around, studies show that at random practice you become better at all that stuff at a greater rate. So let's make sure we're teaching our students how to do random practice. And the random practice, as we did over here on the short game area, could be just a different lie, same pin. Could be going to a different spot, different target, trying to land it different club, but making each shot different, making it random. And then you don't get all those divot patterns on the tee box as well, right? But the big part is to get them acclimated to take the practice that we're teaching them on the range to bring it over the golf course. Because as you know, no two shots are ever the same. Even within, back-to-back rounds, no two shots are ever the same. So we really have to, when we're teaching people how to play golf on the driving range, incorporate what they're going to see on the golf course. The other big part, as you know, we have here at Cape Arundel, we got a beautiful practice facility over there, and that tee box is nice and level, and every shot's nice and level. We get students out here on the golf course, and what happens? A lot of uneven lies. So we got to make sure that we're incorporating that into our lesson structure, so they can take that to the golf course.
Yeah. Well, and for me, Sean, as the student here, things you kind of forget to do, taking that extra time to not assume you're pointing in the right direction because the tee box is pointed a certain way. But really, the other thing was the practice swings. You get in your habits of practicing exactly in front of the ball like you always do, taking the extra time to take the practice shots in simulating where you're actually going to be.
Yeah.
Really helpful to actually hit the shot you want to hit.
Cool.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you. That's going to be about 3